السلام علیکم ورحمت الله وبرکاتہ. امیدواریم همتان جور و صحتمند باشید. خوش آمدید به صنف Introduction to Business. Okay, so I will now start my session. Okay, please go to the first slide. Okay, so the first chapter will be, you will understand the concept of business, what a business is. So we will have a definition of that. Then you will, differentiate between revenue, expenses, profit and loss. What are the, you will learn this, okay? Then we have type of businesses, that what are the kinds of businesses we have. And then we have the factors, 4 factors of productions, etc. Okay. And then we have the primary functional areas within a business. Okay, so we will explain them one by one, and then we have the key people with the functional areas of a business. So these are the outcomes of our today's lesson. So please move forward. Please change the slide. Okay, before what a business is, I will give you some introduction to you. Okay, do you people know what economy is? Have you heard this word before, economy or اقتصاد? اقتصاد या economics څه ته وایي؟ Anyone who knows about economics, what is economics? Economy. What an economy is? اقتصاد چی است؟ Okay. So, put it plainly, an economy is a broad term, okay, that refers to how people make, buy, and sell goods and services. Okay, how money flows between people, businesses, and governments, and how those things affect the overall value of resources, assets, and goods in a country. Okay, like, we are people, so we have needs, we have wants. For example, I need something to wear. Okay, so I need clothes. Okay, I need to eat something. Okay, I'm hungry, I need to eat something, so I need food. Okay, I am thirsty, I need to drink something, so I need water, maybe juice or anything. Okay, I am ill, I am sick, so I need the service of someone who give me prescription so that I recover, so I need a doctor. I don't know about something, I need to learn, so a teacher will teach me. Okay, my hairs are grown, so I need them to cut, so a barber will cut my hairs. So what are them? We human beings have needs and wants. Okay, we have needs and wants, we have desires. So there are some things, so there, for to fulfill our needs, to fulfill our desires, okay, to fulfill our wants, there are goods and services. Okay, so what I was mentioning, we have goods and services which satisfies needs and wants. Okay, so as I mentioned before, when I am hungry, I need food. So food, anything, food is a good. Okay, food is a good. I need something to wear, so clothes is what? It is a good. I am sick, so I need the service of a doctor. So what the doctor give me? Doctor give me a service. A barber give me a service, so which in turn satisfy my needs and wants. Okay, so in the economy, people have needs and wants. So some people have needs and wants. There are people and there are organizations who are making these goods and services, so those are called businesses, are firms. Okay, so what a business is? So a business is any activity that provides goods or service to the consumer for the purpose of making a profit. Okay, so in the economy, the consumers maximize their utility. Okay, consumers are those who are in needs of goods and services. So what they do, because they have a need, so they buy a product, they buy a service in order to satisfy their needs and services, so in order to satisfy their needs. Okay, so what are they after? They are after maximization of their utility. Okay, on the other hand, these businesses making these products and these goods, so what are they after? They are after earning money, they are after maximizing their profit. Okay, so business is one actor of the economy, consumers are other actor of the economy. So there are two actors of the economy. اقتصاد کې دوه اکټرانی، یو ته کنزیومر وایي چې هغه توکي او شیان اخلي، بل ته پروډوسر یا بزنس وي چې هغه دا شیان جوړي. صحیح شو لکنه هغه توکي او سرویسز جوړي. نو دا څوک چې جوړي the businesses want to maximize their profit. That's why they are making goods and services. That is their aim. The aim of a business is normally, not all the time, but normally is to make a profit. And for this reason, they are making goods and services. Okay, next slide, please. Nazira, please, next slide. Okay. You see, a business is an organization that provides goods and services to the customers to earn profit. Okay. The next slide, please. So these are definitions of that. Okay. So this is another definition of a business. A business is the organized effort of individuals to produce and provide goods and services to meet the needs of goods and services, so in order to satisfy the needs of the society. Okay. And business is a broad concept incorporating for-profit concerns such as manufacturing firms and banks, and non-for-profit concerns such as schools, hospitals, and charities. Not all the time the business will have a profit concern. There are certain organizations who produce goods and services, but their main aim is not to earn a profit. But the aim of these organizations, although they are businesses, but their aim is to satisfy the needs and wants of the society. So they are indeed a business. A business means which are producing goods and services. Normally the aim is to earn profit, but not all the businesses are for profit. There are certain organizations which are businesses. Why they are businesses? Because they are producing something. They are producing goods, they are producing wants. Okay, and they are giving services. So these services, these goods, they are doing what? They are satisfying the needs and wants. So some people may produce, some businesses may produce a service, like for example, this, like let's suppose, take the example of this platform, this online platform, this university. This university is not for profit. Okay, this is a non-profit organization, and they are doing what? They are producing services, they are producing education. Simple term, a business means a business is producing services or goods. So any organization, anyone who are providing goods and services, they are known as business. Okay, you got it? What a business is? Do you people understand? And do you people understand me or no? Okay, so there are a lot of thumbs up. So this means you people understand. Okay, so the next one, please. Next slide. Okay, so what are goods and what are services? Goods are tangible things which you can touch, which you can touch it. For example, a charger. Charger is a good. Okay, what charger do? It charges phone. Okay, it satisfy a need, it satisfy a want. Okay, so it is a good. Okay, any tangible thing, anything which can be touched, which satisfy a need or a want, is known as a good. Okay, for example, we have cars, we have televisions, we have sodas, we have foods, and we have chargers, we have screen protectors, we have mobile phones. Anything you see which satisfy a need or a want and which can be touched, which is a physical thing, is known as goods. And what are services? Services means anything which cannot be touched, which can be felt, but which satisfy a need, a want, a desire, is known as services. For example, haircuts. For example, hotel stays. For example, a doctor. Okay, what a doctor do? A doctor is a person, but that person provides services. For example, he, treat you. He give you treatment. That is mean it is a service. Okay, so please explain to me the difference between goods and service. Miss Humaira, please. Humaira, please explain me the difference between goods and
Yeah.
service.
بخښنې سره استاد محترم تاسو د کلاس اسسټانټ یم چې محصلین ته وخت ورکړي.
So, I'm sorry, I didn't do. Okay, so we have this person raise her hand. What is her name? Shabana, I think.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. گودز به کالای خدمات گفته میشه، به کالای گفته میشه قابل لمس داشته باشن، مانند موتور است، تلویزیون است، موبایل است. اما سرویس است خدمات میگن. کارهایی است که به شکل فیزیکی نمی باشه، یعنی قابل لمس نمی باشه، انجام میشه. مثلا خدمات، مثلا پیشکش بعض از مثلا تبلیغات بعض از کالاها و یا اقامت در هتل ها و غیره. یعنی چیزایی است که خدمات هستن اما قابل لمس نمی باشه، اما کالاها که هست قابل لمس می باشن.
تشکر بسیار زیاد بسیار خوب. So any physical things that satisfy a need or a want is known as goods. You need to see? Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, so anything. Now I just give a phone case to a customer. Now that phone case is a good. Okay, so she paid me for that. So I give her the phone case. So that phone case is a good. Why? Because it satisfies her need. She needs something to protect for her to protect the phone of hers. So I give her a screen. Sorry, a phone case. Now this phone case is a good. Okay. Now let's suppose I am sick, so I need someone to treat me. I need a doctor. That doctor give me some service, and that service satisfy my needs. So that is exactly a service is which can be felt, but which cannot be touched. They are not physical objects. So that is actually a service. What a service is. Next slide, please. Okay, so we have another concept by the name of revenue, expense, profit, and loss. Okay, now I'm turning my camera. Just 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, where are you? How to rotate the camera? Okay, you see this thing? You see these no these numbers? یو کس جواب راکړي تاسو دا شي نه کتلی شئ
بله استاد معلومه شي.
ګوره ښه دې ته ریونیو وایي دا زما د نن ورځ ریونیو ده دا ګوره دا ما په کارت دا سیل کړی دی نن دا مې کیش کې اخیستی دی دا زما ټوټل سیل دی ښه سیل او ریونیو یو شی دی sale and revenue are the same thing. This means sale and revenue means 1 second, I'm just turning off the camera. So revenue is the total amount of money a business takes during a given period by selling goods and services. So it is actually the price multiplied the quantity. So let's suppose I have sold 10 phone cases today, okay? And the price of each phone case is £10. So how much revenue I have made? I have made a total of £100 revenue, okay? So whatever you are selling and how much quantity you are selling and at what price you are selling, so you multiply the price, multiply quantity. So that is what your revenue is, okay? Revenue هغه ته وایي چې په ټوله ورځ کې ته څومره شیان خرڅ کړي هغې نه تا ته څونه روپۍ راشي هغه ستا revenue شوله. دې ته یو بل نوم ورکوي sale and revenue are the same thing, but there is a little difference, and that I'm coming to that as well, okay? We have cost or expense, okay? So what an expense is, the definition is the resource sacrificed or forgone to achieve a specific objective, okay? So cost and expense means how much money or how much time or how much energy you spent on something. So that is what actually the cost is. Expense means how much resources you have sacrificed to achieve a specific goal, objective, okay? For example, I am selling a product, okay? Let's suppose a charger. I'll give you the example of charger. Now I have spent a total of 5 Afghani, let's suppose say 50 Afghani on making this product. So that is my expense, okay? And I'm selling this for £200. So the £200 is my revenue. That is my revenue, and £50 is my cost. So when I'm subtract this cost from the revenue, so I have leftover is known as profit. So when I make a product and I spend $50 or 50 Afghanis on a product and I sell it on $200 or Afghani or pounds, so I made $150 profit. That is a simple explanation of that, okay? We have anyone who want to explain this thing, this concept, Latifa? Okay, Shabana Jan, please explain it in Dari.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. ما گفتیم که ما سه بخش خواندیم که اول ریونیو است یا درآمد، یعنی کل پولی است که ما از فروش خدمات و کالا و غیره خود به دست آوریم، یعنی هر چقدر فروش داشتیم او را به نام ریونیو یا درآمد ما یاد میکنه. دومش که بود اما اکسپنس بود یا کاست بود، او را به نام مصارف یاد میکنه. مثلا ما فروش داشتیم ولی یک مقدار از او را برای مصارف استفاده کردیم، یا مثلا برای خدمات بوده یا هم برای کنه. و یعنی ریونیو کل درآمد ما گفته میشه، ما اکسپنس که است مصارف ما که ما وقتی که یک تجارت داریم یک مقدار مصارف رو می داشته باشه که باز به او یاد میکنه.
تشکر بسیار زیاد. Okay, so next slide please. Which one? Which one do you have? 1799. If you want, I'll give you some discount if you need. Okay. Clear for now? Okay, guys, sorry to disturb you again. Okay. So the next slide, I can't see it. Miss Nazira. Okay. Abdul Shakur Ahmad said, please explain in Pashto. Gora, revenue هغه ته وایي چې په ټوله ورځ کې ستا څومره عاید راشي هغه revenue ده. مثال ما تاسو ته په خپل سکرین وښودو، ما 1550 پاونډه سیل کړی دی. نو سیل او revenue هغې ته وایي. یو دکاندار دی، هغه شیان په ټوله ورځ کې خرڅ کړي، لټ سپوز د 800 افغانو سامان خرڅ کړي، د 800 افغانۍ د دې revenue شوله. چې څومره شیان څو روپو څو افغانو څوک خرڅ کړي هغه ستا revenue شوله. صحیح شوله که نه؟ خو دا پروفیټ نه دی. پروفیټ بیا کله راځي چې د دې نه ته خپل مصرف ته لرې کړي، په دې باندې خو ستا مصرف هم راغلی دی. مثال تا سره یو شرکت کار کوي، هغې ته د ورځې 100 روپۍ ورکړې یا 100 افغانۍ ورکړې، دا 100 افغانۍ د دې مصرف دی، ته برق مصرف یې، ته مثال د دې دکان کرایه ورکړې، نو دا ټول ستا اخراجات دي یا ټول ستا مصرفونه دي، نو دغې ته مصرفونه وایي. بیا د دې د دې ریونیو نه چې د مصرفونه لرې کړي، نو تا سره چې کومې روپۍ پاتې شي هغه ستا ګټه ده، هغه پروفیټ وایي ګټې ته، نو ګټه هغې ته وایي. صحیح شوله؟ ریونیو چې څو ورځ کې په ټوله ورځ کې یا په ټوله میاشت کې یا په ټولو ساعتونو کې یا په ټول کال کې، هغه پیریډ هر بزنس خپلي په ټول کال کې یا مثال په یو خاص پیریډ کې چې ته څومره شیان خرڅ کړي هغې نه چې څومره عواید راشي هغه ستا ریونیو ده. ریونیو مطلب عواید. بیا مصارف هغه دي چې ته مثال د برق مصارف ورکې، ته د دې دکان کرایه ورکې یا د دې بزنس کرایه ورکې، تا امپلایز نیولي دي هغې له سیلرۍ نه ورکې. صحیح شوله که نه؟ ستا نور واړه اخراجات دي دا دي، نو دغه ته ایکسپنسز یا کاسټ وایي. صحیح شوله که نه؟ د دې ریونیو نه چې بیا کاسټ لرې کړي، ریونیو ماینس کاسټ از ایکول ټو پروفیټ. اوکې، پروفیټ بیا هغې ته ګټه وایي. دا ټول اخراجات چې ته وباسي او تا سره چې کومې روپۍ پاتې شي هغه ستا څه شو؟ هغه ستا پروفیټ شو. که چېرته ستا the revenue not if you subtract cost from the revenue and you have a net amount, let's suppose I have made a 500 revenue and my cost for today is let's suppose 300. So how much I have made a profit of 200. But if my revenue is 500 and I have my cost is 700, so this means I have made a loss of 200 pound. When cost exceeds revenue, so this is a loss. When revenue exceeds cost, this means it is a profit. خبره پوه شولې تاسو؟ You see, there is a word sale has been used. So revenue and sale are both same thing, but there is a little smaller difference. Throughout the lecture, throughout this semester, you will learn the difference. What is the difference between sale and revenue? But for this class, we will use it interchangeably. Okay, so sales and revenue today will be equal or the same thing. So sale, let's suppose this is the example of a company. This company has made $2,311 of total sales. Okay, so the cost of goods sold, like this company is this is a Prufrock Corporation, whatever it is. Okay, so this organization is making some good. Let's suppose they are making shoes. So they have sold $2,311 of shoes. So they have sold like this amount of sale. They have made $2,311 of sale for today, let's suppose, in one day. And their cost of goods sold means they itself has spent about $1,344 on these shoes by making them. Okay, they also have some depreciation of their office or anything. So there is a depreciation. So you will learn this concept day by day, inshallah, once you go into this semester. So there is a 276. So depreciation is always, learn this thing. Depreciation is always cost. Okay. In accounting, we treat depreciation as cost. Okay. Or expense. We say expense or cost. So $271 or depreciation. So this is the cost. So we have earning before interest and taxes, that is $691. Then we have some interest on an amount. Okay, so there is 691. There is $141 of interest. Interest again is an expense. Okay, so we have income before tax, that is called taxable income. That is gross salary or gross income. That is $550. If we have a 34% of tax, if we remove that, we have an income called net income. So that net income is called profit. Net income or profit is called net income. Can be a profit, net income can be a loss. You got it? So براته دا شی explain کی په پښتو کې یا په فارسی کې؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. بازم براتون میگم که ریوینیو کسه درآمد است، یعنی هر چیزی که ما فروش کرده باشیم به نام درآمد یاد میکنیم. ما در فروشگاه ما یا بیزنس ما تجارت ما هر چیزی که بفروشیم او رو به نام درآمد یاد میکنیم. و در اکسپنس یا کاست است به معنی مصارف است. مثلا اگر یک فروشگاه است یا کمپانی بزرگ است، وقتی که مثلا کار خودش رو میکنه در پلوش ای کاست یا مصارف هم می داشته باشه. مثلا اجاره هم منطقه است یا معاش کارمندان است یا در بخش تبلیغات مصارف می داشته باشه، به نام کاست یاد میکنه. و پروفیت یا به معنی سود، یعنی بعد از اینکه ما کل مصارف خود و دیگه چیزای خود کسر کردیم، پولی که باقی میمونه به نام سود است. مثلا یک فروشگاه یک محصول خود فروخته $1000، $200 از او در قسمت کاست است، $800 مثلا $400 شم در قسمت از که محصولش تمام شده این میمونه $400 از فایده. این به نام پروفیت یا سود یا مفایده یاد میکنن.
Thank you, Shabana. You have explained it perfectly, very well. I hope now you people understood it. It was a clear and a very simple explanation of that. So revenue means whatever sales are there in one day or maybe 1 month or maybe in a year. So whatever money comes into your business because of selling goods and services, this means that is your revenue. Now, while doing the operation, you are incurring some cost as well. Okay, so that will be your expenses. Like for example, you have a setup. Like for example, now I'm sitting in a mobile shop. Now this mobile shop is incurring some cost as well because we are making goods. So this means we have some expenses as well because we are renting this place. So this means we have a rental expense. We are consuming electricity. We have to pay the bill of that. The company is paying me, so I'm an employee of this company. This means the company is paying me a salary. Okay, and there are other costs as well. Okay, now I have made a sale of, let's suppose, $585 pound of sale. This is my revenue. Now if I subtract the cost of the business from the revenue, that means this is a profit. Okay, or a loss. If the cost exceeds revenue, this means this business is making a loss. Okay, if the revenue is more than the cost, so this means this business is making a profit. I hope now you have understood this concept. Okay, now moving forward, please. Next slide. You see here, a loss occurs when a business expenses are more than its revenue. Business that suffer extraordinary losses see their profit decline may end up closing or filing for bankruptcy. So there is an example of it. General Motor was, they declared bankrupt in 2009 because of the financial crisis that occurred in 2008. There was a worldwide financial recession. Because of the financial recession, this business incurred huge losses, and because of that, they have to close it down. As I told you before, generally the business are after profit. Not all businesses, but at least 90% of the businesses are there for a profit. If the business are not earning profit, this means they have to close it down. Why? Because their expenses are more than their revenues. So this means they are not earning profit, they are incurring loss. So this means whatever they are producing, whether it is service, whether it is good, they are not enough, and these businesses are incurring loss, so they have to shut it down. That is, I told you before, the aim of any business is to maximize their profit. The aim of a business is to maximize a profit. One is for profit, but if it is a for a profit organization or it is a for profit business, then this means they have to maximize the profit. If this business is not earning profit, this means this business should be closed down. Okay, now next slide please. Now this is the question we have. How do you define a profit? A, B, C and D. I will ask question Miss Sahar.
Then follow, how do you define profit? Number C is correct. When revenue exceed costs.
Yes, number C is correct. You see, when revenue exceed costs, this means this organization or this business is earning a profit. کچیرته ریوینیو یا ستا عاید د ورځنی عاید یا د کلنی عاید یا مثال میاشتنی هر څومره پیریډ چې ته وي، اوس مثال ته ډے ټو ډے بزنس کې کنه، اوس مثال د ورځې ستا عاید ستا د خرچونو ډیر شي، نو دې مطلب دا دی چې تا پروفیټ وکړو. صحیح شو؟ profit can be $1, profit can be $1,000, profit can be anything. But if it exceeds mathematically, if the profit, if the revenue exceeds cost, this means this organization or this business is earning a profit. Next slide, please. How do you define a loss? Miss Kausar. Sorry, Kausar is a lady or Kausar Siddiqui. Please answer this. I'm asking randomly, okay? Because I want you all to be active in this class. Okay, anyone who want to answer this?
هو تاسو غواړم چې دا جواب کړم، فکر کوم چې دا ډي کریکټ دی. When cost exceeds revenue, دا به صحیح.
Yes, D is correct. When cost exceeds revenue, just give me an example. Example ورکړه یو. پښتو کې راته example ورکړه چې لاست کوم وخت یو ساره example ورکړه.
لکه چې زه چې اوس په یو دکان کې د موبایلو دکان کې ما باندې برق بیل دا هر څه په ما باندې شي، او ما چې څومره مطلب خرڅ کړي سامان مې خرڅ کړي هغه کم وي، مطلب دا ما تاوان شو.
و مطلب ما د برق بیل او دا ټول شی نه د دې مثال راغی په ما باندې 1000 افغانۍ مصرف، او ما ټول د موبایل چارجر او شی نه چې مې خرڅ کړي دي هغه نه ما ټول 1500 روپۍ وکړل. د دې مطلب څه شو چې ما 1500 روپۍ تاوان
اوس ما 1500 روپۍ چې اوس ما تاوان وکړم په دې باندې پوه شو.
1500 ډیر راځي، 1500 ډیر راځي ځکه دا 1500 روپۍ سامان چې تا خرڅ کړی دی دا خو د دې باندې هم څه کاست دی کنه. مثال دا چارجر چې ته خرڅې دا چې تا خپل جوړ کړی په دې باندې هم ستا مصرف راغلی، لیټ سپوز 2500 روپۍ، نو ستا ټول لاس څو شو؟ 900 افغانۍ ته لاس وکړو، ځکه 1500 روپۍ خو د برق او د اخوا دې خو مصرف او 2500 روپۍ کاست اف ګډ سولډ. صحیح شو؟ نو تا څومره لاس وکړو؟ تا 900 روپۍ لاس وکړو. اوکې، next slide. So thank you guys, see you next day. Thank you for participating in this class.